Hey guys, it's Alice. So today I was like, I kind of want to film a video, but I don't have a video to film. So I was kind of sat here thinking about what to film, and I looked over here and it's where I've got all my Disney DVDs, and I was like, wait, what would be a really Alice video to film? A video about Disney. So that is what I am doing today. I'm basically just going to sit down and chat to you about my top favourite Disney movies, because if any of you know me, you know I love Disney so much. So before anything, please remember to give this video a like and subscribe. If you want to talk about Disney with me, then keep watching. I'm going to go from bottom to top, that way it gets more exciting. Number 10, I don't have on DVD, but that is Aladdin. I love Aladdin. I think it's one of my only ones on here with a male lead. I love Genie and I love Princess Jasmine. Doesn't need her father to tell her what to do, doesn't want to marry Jafar. I love Genie so much, he's so funny. Oh, I'm going to play my favourite songs from each one as well, because I have a Disney playlist. My favourite song from Aladdin would be One Jump Ahead, I think.
Gotta keep one jump ahead of the bread line, one swing ahead of the sword. I steal only what I can't afford. That's everything. These guys don't appreciate I'm broke.
And then counting down to number 9. That would be one of the classic ones, Beauty and the Beast. And I'm wearing yellow, which makes me feel like Belle, even though it's not a dress. I love her so much. She's just like a calm, quiet person. She's, you know, reading books, helping. Hello? Beauty and the Beast.
Belle sacrifices herself for her father, and he goes and lives with the Beast.
I found a photo the other day. It says like all the different parts of what the Beast is. I'll try and put it on the screen if I remember. Like, he was a really creepy guy. Like, you don't think about it as a cartoon because he looks adorable, but it's a bit weird that she falls in love with this weird kind of crossbreed wolfy bear thing. But you know, it's love. I like that he tries really hard to make her come out and he just assumes she's gonna like be really nice to him straight away, and she's like, no. What's my favourite song from there? Maybe the first one, Belle, the one that all the villagers sing. Good morning, monsieur. Oh, so my favourite character from that one's probably Chip, the little teacup. I would love a Chip cup. Going down to number 8 is, I don't know if this counts, but I'm going to say it anyway because I've put it on my list. And I just put Tinkerbell movies because this is the saddest thing ever. One sec. Whenever I'm sad, I always watch Disney movies, and I was feeling very sad one day. So I bought all 6 Tinkerbell movies. No one even knows they exist, and I bought all of them. I'm not ashamed, maybe slightly embarrassed. I think if I had to say a favourite, it would be Tinkerbell and the Never Beast, mainly because Tinkerbell isn't actually the main character in it, and there's no singing, but sometimes that's good, sometimes you don't want some singing. But I enjoy it. I genuinely, first time I watched The Never Beast, I cried, and Grace cried, and we all cried, and it was a very sad experience. And then number 7, favourite number of one of them, 7, would be another male lead, Hercules. I love that movie. He's so clumsy and just disorientated, and then he suddenly turns into this magical being, and he's so bad at like trying to chat up girls. Meg does annoy me though, because like she thinks she's all that. Have you seen her eyebrows? I'll insert a photo. The whole soundtrack is amazing because it's obviously got all the gospel singers and stuff. Oh, I love it so much.
Honey, you mean Hercules! Back when the world was new.
Okay, I'm gonna cheat. I also like, where is it? Go the distance. I can go the distance. Go the distance. I love this one. It's very inspirational. Hades, don't get me started. I'll try and insert a bunch of like pictures and like photos of Hades. He is honestly like my spirit animal, even though he is a god. He is so funny. He's so funny. I'm that person that finds Disney movies absolutely hilarious. Going down then to number 6, I have this one on DVD, and that is Princess and the Frog. I love it because Tiana is amazing and she's so powerful, and she's obviously like a black Disney princess, which is amazing, and she's like working 2 jobs to try and save up her dream, and she doesn't depend on anyone else. It's not her going and looking for the Shadow Man, that's Prince Naveen. Grace has a crush on him too. The songs are amazing. Ray, my favourite character, is going to be Raymond. I love Firefly. And Lottie is so funny. She's so funny. Basically,
Tiana's working as a waitress in loads of places. Prince Naveen is really stupid and turns himself into a frog by messing with the Shadow Man. Thinks she's a princess, kisses her, she turns into a frog too. They go on a little hunt to try and get themselves back to their human selves, which proves very difficult.
if I had to say my favourite one from that, it would probably be Dig a Little Deeper. Next one, number 5. It's not one of like the classic ones, but it's Lilo and Stitch. I love Lilo and Stitch so much. She's not a princess, she's just like a little 7-year-old child. I love how much they use Elvis. My mum loves it purely because the entire soundtrack is Elvis songs. I love how she has so many arguments with that ginger girl. That ginger girl gets right on my nerves.
My favourite scene is when she like wakes her sister up in the middle of the night, gets Stitch, and they've got a record player, and they put Stitch's like hand on the record player, and she opens his mouth, and the music like comes through his mouth like a speaker.
Number 4, I was going to try and count down in a foreign language then, but I realised that's really difficult, is Frozen. I love that it's one of the movies where a guy doesn't have to save them, you know? And this is a spoiler for anyone who hasn't watched it. If you haven't watched it,
I hate hands. And it's so annoying watching it with someone who's never seen it before, because you have to conceal your rage because they don't know that he's a bad person, but he is a bad person. And if you haven't seen it now, I'm sorry I'm spoiling it for you, but like, you just kind of got to keep it inside because you don't want to ruin the movie experience for them, but you secretly are seething because you hate him with a burning passion. That might just be me.
Frozen songs, obviously everybody loves Let It Go. I do think that's a little bit overplayed though, I'm not gonna lie. I do love it obviously. I like the one that Anna sings by herself at the beginning for the first time in forever. Why have I put the reprise? I don't want the reprise. Ah!
Who knew we owned 8,000 salad plates?
And I like that the guy, you know the guy that's like, yoo-hoo, big summer blowout, that guy. If you look when he shows his family in the sauna, he is gay. And I love it. Christoph, love him. Olaf, Sven, oh my god, I love them all. Getting up to the top 3 now. Number 3, all my friends, I want you to like pause it and guess what you think my top 3 are. You've got a lot of hints because obviously it can't be any of the ones I've already said. It's okay, like pause. Oh, my shoulders just clicked. Guess and then come back. Okay, so number 3, I don't have on DVD, but I really wish I did, is Tangled. Oh, I love Tangled so much. I love all of the songs. I love Flynn Rider so much. I love Maximus, the horse, because if anyone knows me, then if I had to pick like my top character trait, I'd say honesty, because I hate lying. Maximus follows all the rules, but ends up being a nice guy at the end. What more could I want from a horse? My favourite scene is when they're fighting against like Maximus and all the guards, and Flynn like uses the frying pan and he's like smacking it around when Maximus gives Flynn that really smug look because you can tell that Flynn likes Rapunzel.
So basically the story of that is she's locked away in a tower by Mother Gothel, who's not actually her mother, she's just really creepy and crazy and wants to stay young forever. And Rapunzel's hair keeps her young forever. If you sing, her hair glows and makes you young. Rapunzel wants to go and see the floating lanterns, but her mother refuses to let her go. She secretly tries to go and see the lights herself, and she meets Flynn Rider, and there's this whole journey with them, but obviously he's like a wanted criminal, so not a good first companion.
Well, I'm gonna mention this one because Grace's favourite song from the movie is the one in the pub with all of the like fugitives, all the scary people, and then they all start singing. If she doesn't watch this, I'm gonna be really sad.
I've always yearned to be a gun to be this. Yep, I'd rather be called Deadly, so I kill a junker medley. There's something here that oozes.
Bruiser needs killer songs. Number 2 is Moana. I don't want to give this away because I feel like most people won't have seen this one. But if you haven't seen it, go and see it, please. I went to go see it in the cinema twice. Twice? I mean, more than once. And I've watched it probably like 4 times. I love the soundtrack so much, and I like that there is no love interest. Like, she doesn't have a love interest. She means Maui, but he is not her love interest at all. They're just friends.
And she's the daughter of a chief, and you hear all these myths and legends about how Maui stole the heart of Te-Fiti. That's why the ocean disappearing and it's like dying and stuff. And she really wants to go out into the ocean, but it's really dangerous.
Her grandma. My favourite character is the grandma. I cried at this movie. Full on streaming tears in the cinema, surrounded by a bunch of children. Spoiler, if you haven't watched it, just like don't listen to this bit because this is like a spoiler. The grandma dies.
And I cried, and I cried, and I cried, but one of my favourite bits I liked is she has this tattoo, this big stingray on her back, and she's like dancing in the water with all these stingrays, and she's like, when I die, I want to come back as one of these, otherwise I've chosen the wrong tattoo. And when she does die, you see Moana like gets in the water and she starts leaving, because that's what her grandma's told her she has to do. And you see this like giant stingray like covered in tattoos like going through the water, and obviously it's the grandma, and it's like I genuinely just started bawling. And then when her grandma comes back in like spirit form and sings a song with her, oh my god.
I'm tearing up. I'm tearing up. Do you see this? I'm an emotional wreck. So basically, the entire Moana soundtrack is my favourite thing ever. The girl that plays Moana, by the way, is younger than me. Like, when she filmed it, she was like 15.
I've been staring at the edge of the water. See the light as it shines on the sea. It's flying deep.
And one of Grace's ones is by Tamatoa, the crab. It's so funny, genuinely. It's like, he's so like up himself.
Well, Tamatoa hasn't always been this glam. I was a drab little crab, what? The argument apart, you gritty lie.
And then the grandma song.
She stands apart from the crowd.
They call me. I am everything I've
Ready,
heard
ready.
and more. And the cold is enough, there it all is inside me.
I'm gonna open the window. It's getting warm in here. All the way down to number 1. Dun dun dun. I think you all know what it is gonna be. Ready? Drum roll in your head. The Lion King. This has been my favourite since I remember. I know literally 75% of the script off by heart. I know it all. My dad's in the garden, so I'm worried he's just gonna like stare at me. I mean, he knows I'm filming. Mufasa. Even if you haven't seen it, you know what happens. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I loved him. I loved him, I loved him, I loved him. Scar. Scar pushes Mufasa into a stampede. Don't cry, don't cry.
Little Simba runs away, well I mean he gets chased away, but then meets Pumbaa and Timon, my love. He grows up with them, they're like his family, and then all of a sudden Nala comes running back and is like, we need you. Basically they all go back and have to fight Scar.
I genuinely have Lion King 1, 2 and 3 on DVD because no one knows that there is a 3, but there is a 3. My favourite song. I love I Just Can't Wait to Be King. And obviously Hakuna Matata.
Gonna be a mighty king.
Well, I've never seen a king or beast with quite so little hair.
I'm working on my ball. No one saying stop that. No one saying see.
I love it, that's my favourite one. Like whenever I'm feeling really sad, I sit with a cup of Ben & Jerry's and a blanket and I put a Disney movie on and that is my night sorted, that is me done. The way to my heart is through Ben & Jerry's and Disney. I have 2 Lion King t-shirts. But yeah, that was my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I know it didn't tell much, but it's just me chatting about my opinions because that's the type of videos that I like filming. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe and let me know what your favourite Disney movie is. Honorary mentions, Little Mermaid and Pocahontas. I do love those movies. And Cinderella. And Mulan. Stop. I hope you all have an amazing day. I'm going to love you and leave you and I will hopefully see you next Monday with another video.